Okay, part two of the ancestral sacred healing. Now, once you've done that process, as I explained about healing and all that, the last element is a sacred water bath, because if we were in person, it's normally done by the ocean, it's normally done by a lake or river where you can go into the water. Now, in remotely, I give you the sacred prayer with it's very personalized, it's very detailed, and I teach you how to create the blessed water. Okay, beautiful ones. With it's like a paste. So pink Himalayan salts, olive oils, white olive oil. In the beginning, the olive tree represents peace. Okay, so we use the olive oil. We use the pink Himalayan salts because from the sea is normally natural salt, so you want the pink Himalayan salts. And in combination, you mix it to make like a scrub, okay? And that scrub is basically to remove the residue on the avatar. And with that sacred prayer, it's then activated with golden frequencies. So when you're once you finish speaking the prayer and you scrub it all over your body, you then can go into the bath and meditate in the bath, still releasing whatever comes up. It releases. It can be 10 minutes, it can be 20 minutes. When it's all done, you are then now, you've closed your ceremony, and I give you all the prayers how to close the ceremony. I will continuously connect with you to see how you go, how you are feeling in the next weeks, because as I expressed, old energies will try to come back. Old timelines, things, people, all trying to come back into your new book of life because you've closed the old book. And I express this because it has happened with many souls where straight away phone numbers, people start ringing them that they've disconnected because it's all energy frequencies. And it's a process, so I basically express people to be less on social media platforms, because now you open up portals. You know, when I say portals, you open up your frequency to people. If you're a healer, if you're a person who works with energy, assisting others, Spirit will guide you to stop doing these things while you're in this massive healing process, because it's about the self-healing. And the self-healing means you've got to stop and actually focus on the self in that process, which can be weeks, and really pay attention to everything that's happening, because you can start to have more visions or start having visions. If you never dreamt before, you could start dreaming again, because you've tuned in now to the God source frequency. Your gifts and abilities are now energized. Your gifts and abilities is strengthened, because certain light codes within your body now has been activated through me as a gatekeeper, which the divine benevolence worked this way with me to activate the crystal, activate the sacred feather. I teach you how to use the sacred feather because it's very sacred. There is ways of this knowledge of remembrance to do with the feather. It's very sacred in how we connect to it, the process, where these feathers come from. These the Lyran starbeams. It's a wind element, so you'll be taught this knowledge as well, crystal knowledge, and including knowledge of sacred medicine, how to actually smudge yourself, the ancient ways, the ancient ancestral traditional tribal ways, than what is just taught on through an internet or through some people who are not being taught the ancient teachings, to fully understand and how to observe when the smoke is being burnt. When we burn the sage or Palo Santo or any sacred medicines, you will be taught what that means. Okay, beautiful ones, including when you activate your crystal, you'll receive messages from the divine benevolence, from ancestors, animal totems. And by the way, this is a message from Spirit. We never incarnated as an animal. The animal kingdoms are a unique soul. So are humans. We see through the animals, okay? So, and we still practice discernment because there's still a lot of species that is not benevolent that can host or pretend or shine a false light, and you could be receiving messages from non-benevolent frequencies. So this is also what I teach you, how to practice discernment, how to be aware of your surroundings, how to protect yourself through sacred knowledge of remembrance. This healing, which is very detailed, empowers you to not come back again to me. It empowers you to be guided, to be guided how you then can practice and implement this in your life, empowering you to sacred knowledge of remembrance, because all this is about remembrance, empowering you to notice the difference, to see the difference, to understand the difference of when we meditate, grounding. That's all the knowledge I pass on. I pass on knowledge how to read shells, the difference of the shells and the messages that come through, knowledge from the sacred trees, knowledge from the sacred waters, how to receive. And of course, when we're grounding, I also teach you the knowledge how to really connect with Gaia, Mother Earth. So it's a very full-on ceremony healing of the ancient ways. You leave this with great empowerment, and we stay connected because the God Source allows it to happen. And I will always uplift you and support you, in the point where they'll give me dreams as well and visions for you when you don't follow through. It's to uplift you, encourage you to really look at yourself, what you're practicing. So remember, I am an elder, medicine woman, ancient teachings passed down. I have multiple gifts and abilities, and I'm here to serve the greater good for humanity, for the collective, to serve my soul as well, to advance. I am genuine in my intentions, every thought, feeling, action. As you can see, there's sacred objects around me. So my room is filled with many things that is of the God Source, of the benevolence. I have dream catchers, I create ceremonial, I create benevolent, I create ancestral dream catchers is the correct term. I create celestial dream catchers. When I'm weaving, it's the same thing. I do prayers, I listen to the benevolence when I'm being shown to weave. I assist healing on children. In the healing, it's also healing the womb, okay? That is in there. So is your inner child, the child growing up from the mother's womb to the child. So all this is deep healing that I'm guided to do for all of you that feel connected and guided to this energy of mine. This is Diana Golden Eagle, Medicine Woman. I do have my Facebook. I also have TikTok. I have the YouTube. So more pictures, more of messages coming through for the collective, which I'm in the collective on the Great Circle of Life. Beautiful ones. And please do read, share, watch, and feel this unconditional divine love support that I share to all of you from the ancestors above and so below. I do send you unconditional love to support you on your journey of healing, acknowledgement of all that you've gone through. Forgiveness is the key, and healing the past, which is connected to the now. When you come to remember and surrender totally, believe and trust in the God Source within, trust in the benevolence, trust in all the mystical benevolent beings that are out here. When I say out here, they're everywhere with us. Peace and blessings. Diana Golden Eagle, Medicine Woman. I unconditionally love you all. Okay, beautiful ones. And so it is.